and welcome to Geno's Picks 5th annual Super Bowl edition. What a year it's been. And after our 1-0 Pro Bowl over last week, we're 43-42. We're 51% on the year. We're over 500 for the first time in over a year. So you can't wait to get to this bonanza. But first, you know what really grinds my gears? Manti Teo, people. In an interview this week with Katie Couric, just about everything from this ridiculous story came out except him, as he went so far as to say, "I am so not gay." Well, then you are so gullible or so deceitful. Because when I was growing up, people lived in reality, not online. And good-looking guys like you, Manti, banged everything that moved. Or, if they chose to remain celibate, didn't lie about having a girlfriend and waste people's time and money on charities sent for a fictitious victim. All I know about Manti Teo for certain is that he's lying about something, and my guess is that it's about not being gay. Because let me tell you something, anyone who uses that many O's when saying so is so gay. All right, let's get to the picks. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, he's just wasting our time. All right, my first pick, the over-under on the national anthem. We do this every Super Bowl. 2 minutes, 15 seconds for Alicia Keys to sing it. First of all, it only took Whitney Houston 1:58 for her to sing it, and she stopped to hit a crack pipe during the Rockets' red glare. And you're telling me it's going to take Alicia Keys 2:15 to sing it? Please, it only took Francis Scott Key 3 minutes to write it. Take the under. My next pick, the coin toss. Look, it's the simplest prop bet in the book. You have a 50-50 shot. Or do you? Did you know that in the previous 46 Super Bowls, heads has come out 2 more times, 24, then tails, 22, and on top of that, in the 6 previous Super Bowls played in New Orleans, heads has come out 4 times, while tails has only showed up twice. So if you have to bet on the coin toss, bet the trend and take heads, because that's who the Niners will pick. Well, actually, the fact is the coin toss is the only time Captain Alex Smith will be on the field, since he's still the 49ers offensive team captain. And when the official asks him what he wants, he's going to scream, "Colin Kaepernick fucking dead," which I'm guessing is going to sound like heads to them. Take heads. My next pick, the over-under on successful field goals kicked in the game, 3.5. I'm taking the under here because of that word successful, which is a word that has been omitted 14 times this season in sentences containing David Akers and attempted. Because after hitting an NFL record-tying 63-yarder in Week 1 against Green Bay, Akers has missed 14 different times this season, as kicks coming off his foot the past 2 months have been about as true as words coming out of Manti Teo's mouth, which is surprising considering how often those 2 body parts have balls in front of them. Take the under, 3.5. Which brings us to the actual game, Super Bowl 47, where the Ravens are getting 3.5 from the San Francisco 49ers. Look, Joe Flacco has 6 road wins in the postseason in his career, and while this is a neutral site, it's definitely a road game. And while everyone is talking about the final game of Ray Lewis, including Anna Burns-Welker, you saw that, and the fact that he has been amazing this postseason, the fact is the only thing stronger than Ray's personal relationship with God is the number of people he's been able to personally introduce to God. Killer. No, I'm kidding. Ray Lewis has nothing to do with that murder. Just ask the daughter of the victim. He paid a hefty sum to sign a piece of paper that said it never happened. All right. Scandal aside, Ray Lewis has been killing it in the postseason, leading all players in downs played, tackles, and minutes on the field. And while he gets all the attention, I think the real player on defense the Niners have to worry about is Bernard Pollard. Who was quoted this week as saying, "I'm waiting for someone to die on the field." Wow. If they do, I think it'll be the hands of this guy. Because if you don't believe me, ask any New England Patriot fan who the past 2 seasons they will tell you Pollard has screwed out of the Super Bowl. This year, it was his bone-crushing hit on Stephen Ridley that gave him a concussion, knocked him out of the game as he fumbled away the football and any chance the Patriots had to win. And last year, it was Pollard who tackled Gronkowski in the AFC game, basically breaking his foot and hobbling him for Super Bowl 46. This guy's a beast. Let's face it, people. Pollard has fucked more Patriots than Betsy Ross. He's going to be all over the field. He's going to keep it close, people. Take the Ravens and the 3.5 you're getting. Which brings me to the final bet, people. The over-under in this game, 47.5. Look, Jim and John Harbaugh are two of the best coaches in the game right now because they do what the best coaches in the NFL do, make second-half adjustments. Are you listening? Offensive coordinator Norv Turner, enjoy Cleveland. Look, it's evidenced by the fact that Belichick and Mike Smith could not put up a single point against them in the championship games 2 weeks ago, and I expect much of the same this coming Sunday in what I see to be a low-scoring affair. Sure, the Ravens have the aforementioned Lewis and Pollard, and they will also have the man I will continue to call the Gerald Ford of the NFL, Caldwell, who just falls into gigs when smart people leave, and he calls conservative plays. And don't overlook the fact that the 49ers have a guy on defense named Justin Smith, who is such a defensive beast that he not only received 9 All-Pro votes at his true position of defensive end, but he also picked up 35 AP votes at another position he doesn't even play, defensive tackle. Wow. The last time someone won an award for 2 different positions, it wasn't given by the NFL. It was presented by the AVN. And that involved a big black cock, too. People, I love the under here. Take the under at 47.5. Those are Geno's picks. Have a great summer, everybody. I've never amused myself so much.